Well, here we go. Final round of the day is underway. Zacubus, Jason, it's been a pleasure to have you on the desk. Do it one more time for us.
He's gone too passive for his own good, that he's slowed himself down a little bit.
So he's changed his style too much?
Yeah, I think so. I think the nerves of the event, you know, gets to people, and there'll be other players like that. I just use that as an example, and that, oh, I think that was a lovely
Keep getting gnomed.
Coming in from behind.
Yeah, Shinken and Stompy looking to take a potential second victory out, and that's something we need to talk about here, Zacubus. We've had 2 days now. We've had 14 matches at the end of this one, and yet we've had no repeat victory royales. I think that's actually really cool to see. Even without the repeat victory royales, though, we still have that clear winner at the moment here with Vinny and Zexro.
That's very true. It's all up for grabs, really. I mean, well, apart from Vinny and Zexro, they're way ahead by the pack, almost 100 points. Big damage coming in here from Include. Can he find the elimination? He can. He knocks down his opponent. Madzen down. And now just taking it slow was AR. I think he's going to go for the elimination down there, get that shield, and then push on to the last player, Seth, here.
Letting someone try to get the elimination by assisting them so they get the extra HP to work with. It's kind of min-maxing how you can play, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, for instance, he had minis. He had been hit, but, you know, he wants to get it up quick. He wants to get that shield very quickly. And no better way of doing that than actually eliminating a safe player that's already in your safe space. It was the right decision to do. And now they have an opportunity to eliminate Seth and make it easy.
And I like how they're taking their time, too, not rushing things. And now we have our victors from our last round here, the two Aussies, Jesse and Jordan, up against Nikov. And Airwax trying to maintain potentially a back-to-back Royale. Let's see, as we do have Airwax charging in. I think they know. They made the call. Nikov said, I did damage to Jordan, but they returned back onto him, taking that shield completely away.
It's going to be interesting. Is Jesse going to make a move for high ground? I think Jordan is. They're pushing on to Airwax here. He's by himself on that left-hand side, and they've seen the vulnerability, but they've got to watch out for this flank from Nikov as well. He's got an angle on both players here, but this could be very, very deadly for Airwax, and he's read the situation right. He's backing off, getting back to his teammate, getting back to the high ground.
But for how early on we are in this game now, Zacubus, this is a lot to invest into a fight. We saw the X2 boys do this before. We saw them do this, and it actually was one of their downfalls, but they eventually had no materials to build with and no way to escape, though they actually pushed the aggression, caught their opponents off guard, and did win that fight. But this is such a big commitment.
Yeah, and now the commitment comes in strong.
Baby, that low ground peak.
Big damage coming into Airwalk.
Shit.
Ah, so much damage. He's on 20 HP, and they're going to try and continue to pressure him as well.
Oh, Jesse, actually, Demo comes out of nowhere here, gets the down onto Jesse, gets the finish as well, and now the third party has come in true. You can see towards the top left-hand side, just getting a couple of bullets rallying off in this direction. And Airwax has to be so happy that the cavalry is here, but he's got to be careful because he doesn't have a lot of health either.
Yeah, that's very, very true. And Jordan is pressured. He's going to run straight into Nikov, surely. He drops down and goes. He just elims himself by falling off the build.
No, he fell!
And the anxiety got to him, and he just jumped off. Had enough. And, you know, he's going to be back on the bus, Jason.
So I wonder, well, no, he won't be. You have to go home now from this one. The bus won't be up till
true.
tomorrow. I wonder, though, did he run out of materials? Or do you think that was a play out of him to be smart, to realize I can't pull off an elimination here? Let me take myself out so I don't give the points to anyone else. Do you think that was potentially a case, or do you think it was more like a misplay or running out of materials?
I mean, it makes complete sense. I mean, that is a very good point to make. But I think it was more the fact that he was out
Clears.
I don't think he was thinking. I think he was just trying to survive as best as he could. Reacted to a problem too quickly for his own good, and then obviously, ow.
And now Aiden and Nick Merckx here on Tilted Towers. I think for the most part of today, they've been fairly successful when it's come to this. But this is the battle we wanted to see. Fox calling out, if you come to Tilted, you're going to lose. But they've been the ones actually losing for the most part here.
Yeah, everybody's kind of having that stalemate sort of period in a fight when the damage has been dealt, trying to find the heals, but the action kicks off again.
Career versus controller, who wins?
He dives down and tries to regroup with his teammate here.
And Aiden was being shot from behind her. Nice little position out of aim here as he gets rushed down, caught off guard. The elimination was certainly going to come through as he will be dropped out of this fight for now. And now his teammate Fox looking to run away here and hopefully get into the placings. But again, Aiden, Nick Merckx putting their foot down saying, hey, Tilted is ours.
Very much so. They've been actually dominating that spot pretty much. Scram and Sakona getting out. They're bottling out, but they've run into another team by the looks of it. Or maybe somebody rotating, actually. That was a quad crasher flying in the air that they just pop shots at it. See if they can get lucky, but
man. No. Look how much they have to build with 140 for Vinny, as they have shifty shafts pretty much to themselves. Gem side and 7 SSK7 has been able to get an elimination apiece here, looking for a second one on the board for East. They're up against Cloud and Myth, and right now Cloud's gonna get actually edited on. He gets a nice little shot through the window, but he's being shot from behind. I'm not sure if that was Myth or if that was another player, but in the meantime, Cloud will fall. And that's their third
Myth and
elimination
Cloud
of this
change
game.
their spot
Yeah,
every
it was
game.
Myth. Good call. He tried to get an angle, but Myth is now getting third-partied from up on that hill. He's in a tough situation here. And jam side.
Dude,
and
Ken, you're
SSK
not
lying, huh?
let it
What a
slide. They're
beast.
pushing hard, and they will wrap that up very nicely, Jason.
4 limbs, second circle in. They are putting in some serious work. They are gunning to take that first place position, or at least to close that gap.
I think I know who was on that quad crasher, by the way. It must have been Myth and Cloud rotating, and they made quite a tactical error landing on, you know, basically the number 2 team right now.
See, Little J's been down. 0-7's trying to help him out here, but again, he's got to fight out the 1v2. Little J will be finished off. He won't be back to fight here for the rest of today. And again, just clean plays here out of E11, Crippa and Boyer. And again, no victory out for them just yet. But if they keep playing like this, then they are going to be able to maintain
Bro, I
that
can't believe
top
Vinny
5.
and Zex
Yeah,
are
they've
that
been
high
creeping
up.
up
Holy
very
shit.
quickly, and also Tomo and Item as well doing very well on the ninja grind as well. We haven't really seen a lot of them. I'd love to see some more action from these players that are climbing the ladder without getting those victory royales.
Yeah, very, very important, and that just shows that just really emphasizes the format we have here, with the elims being worth 5 points each, and again, the standing points you do get. Milan and Smeef, you know, we talked about before, you said Milan was playing a little bit different than his usual style, but they do have an elimination apiece here between these 2 players.
Maybe they're just getting the flow a little bit. You know, they've done a lot of games already that's not working out, and maybe they could just go, you know, we'll go for this.
So Eric just ditching Motor. Actually, maybe he's trying to flank around behind him, but I don't think Motor's actually going to be able to
Definitely
survive
an
this
ace
as he's being
fight,
aggressed
will
on
not
by
lie.
Nick Merckx.
Oh
and
my
Aiden.
god, he got
I think
through
we're gonna
both
have
of them
Fnatic lose out
instantly.
on a player now, as Aiden's able to get that one. That's going to be the second elim here now for the Tilted crew. And now it looks like Tux and Provoke going to get very aggressive because Ares has been knocked down. The revive, it might come through. 2 seconds left to go. The pressure's come through. The stink bomb's being thrown in as well. They're trying to stop this res from coming through, and they will not be able to do so. But the thing is, will their opponents be able to escape this one? Ares gets knocked to the ground now. Nowhere.
Where's the audio, yo? Where's the fucking audio, dog?
You
Hey!
can imagine Tux and Provoked is going to have this one easy.
It's a great
Okay,
time to be
it's
aggressive,
back.
but you're
It was
also going to be a
triggering me.
little bit scared. There's third-party elements that will happen here. Noad is in a very, very bad position here. Tux and Provoke want to play this aggressively. They want to gain these resources, these mats, everything coming out from these 2 players. And Ares has already fallen. Noad is just trying to mini up as best as he can.
See Milan's still alive too. I think this is one of the furthest games they've been able to get. Fa is actually still alive. A player we pointed out way earlier on as he lost out on history. Provoked and Tux still there as well. You see the Jam side, 7 SSK7 able to rain down the pain. They have a rift to go though, so I
Hey,
imagine they're
nice
looking for the
minigun,
opportunities
man!
for top
Oh,
down 4
yeah,
to take that high ground.
I
Just
love
imagine
that
if they
gun
could
model.
find the
Oh,
elimination
yeah.
onto Vinny and Zexro here in this kind of area of the points. You know, 29 teams remaining, 25 teams remaining as well. And Zay on the very edge of the zone. I think he's just using a campfire to heal himself up, and no pressure actually towards him on that end of the circle. So maybe he'll recover this, hopefully. But Vinny and Zexro still leading the charge, and they're still out there.
And to X8, who did get down, looks like he will be finished off by Kilos. You can see Jules very careful about the peaks he does go for. This Bowman and Alpha still looking to get a high ground position, but we're getting into the moving storms here, Zachabis, and this is where things are going to get very hectic for all of these players. Demo has been dropped. 72
Tom
hours
died.
fight. Item did secure the elimination onto Demo,
Because
so we
Chap-
talked about
Chap
Item
died
and
earlier
Tomo,
too.
and they're consistently getting into these high placements yet again.
I believe Vinny is the only one live here coming out from the TSM boys. That's it. He's by
Zate's
himself.
still
Same
up,
as
though.
Zate as well.
I think
The
Zex
rotations
died
are
too.
now having
Ooh,
it
funk
out.
bombs
The
up.
shots are
Let's go.
firing coming in from Miz here. Blaze is up a little bit at the build, but not landing any direct damage. He wants to try and maintain the high ground here. Can he find it? Will he be contested?
Oh, Razaru just got
old Razzle
Kovac.
Dazzles. He flies through the air and is eliminated in the sky. A little bit unfortunate for him, but again, at least you have tomorrow to
VP
play
is a bunch of
another
cyclists.
time, another round around. Item's still there, trying to contest as well. Here's Excalibur's gonna be finished off by Nikov. We can hear the shots rallying off, and the 2 players of Jules and Mitch just trying to stick together and make sure they can make this work. Jam side again on high ground with 7 SSK7. We talked about this so many times. Able to maintain the high ground positions, don't have a single victory royale, and yet they're in the top 5 currently.
And have 5 eliminations as well to boot. They're in a great position to capitalize on a hell of a lot
Look at all
of
of
points
them
here,
there.
Jason. If they can just keep their cool and play it safe, just not overcommit to a situation.
He
They've
just
already
fell
got the
inside
elims.
of
They
his
just
rift.
need the placements
Oh
right now.
my
Another
god.
coming through. Some SK7 trying to maintain this high ground position. You see Stompy is still going to be their Warrior as well. I think Sky has fallen. Crippa trying to run around, trying to help keep themselves alive. Item trying to get a little bit further ahead as well. No one is challenging this high ground position, and this is so big here for the VP boys. If they can maintain this even longer, the problem is though they're running out of materials because they're the ones
always
being
run out of
forced to build
materials and they don't
across
know why.
to keep that position.
Zeno side of the
It's really
storm.
hard for
No.
anybody to try and contest the high ground here as we go enter low ground area here. But I've been mistaken before, and it has happened here as Bowman and Alpha have capitalized on the top ground.
Well, the VP guys are out of this one. Kilos trying to survive. He's got 200 HP to work with here. Item actually takes down Fa. Fa's been able to make it into like top 7 when he lost his teammate within the first 2 circles. That man's done insane work here as Crippa's going to take down Kilos. Now trying to drop down here. 10 builds left to go. 8 now for Bowman. Crippa takes down Alpha.
Dude, the minigun is so
and you
good.
can hear the traps, the miniguns, everything being thrown out
They
here.
have
The
height with
shotguns as well
900
coming in.
minigun
And we're down to 6 players.
They're gonna win.
Wow, what a play coming in from Boya and Crippa, pushing the high ground immensely well.
Oh,
They're
they
taking
win.
the Bowman
That's
as well. Brilliant retake of the high ground there.
The
Great
audio,
play.
please. I don't know what's
5
going on.
eliminations. It's all to play for as we have 5 players left.
3 duos left to go as well. Crippa and Boyer, 8 eliminations for themselves. They could have another 3 added to the list here. If they can keep this pace up here, but Boyer's been knocked down. He actually fell off of this
wait.
round
Oh, no, he
That's
fell.
be unfortunate because now Crippa has to be the one to
They have
defend. He's
8
got
kills.
127 HP.
Ooh,
He's
easy
got a
height.
good
No
weapon to
builds.
actually pull this off.
No
But
one has
Phyllis,
builds.
Look at him. He's actually been able to take the high ground himself. The Storm is continuing to move. He's got
Oh,
nothing
no.
left to build with.
The zip
And
line.
where is he going to
Oh.
fall? He's looking
Oh,
for
let's
the shot.
go.
Look at this. And he's going to ride this to hopefully to a victory, and he comes
Oh.
back in. Villains and Kinzo with 6 eliminations. My
kills.
lord, he had me wondering what was his plan.
Oh,
But it
my
pays
God.
off.
Jason, the zipline play comes in huge there. Absolutely massive play there coming in from Villex and Kinzel. The coordination, the team play there was superb. They were separated from each other, but tackling 2 different problems at the same time. And when you're out of mats and you've got to do that jump off the cliff.
Look at him. You see, he's like, that was heart beating, knees weak, arms heavy. Ruined the whole stick on that one, but you could see the pressure that was on him in that situation. And to make those split-second decisions, you have to have experienced it before, unless you're just a mechanical genius.